Today, we're here to rage about what grinds all of our gears. So, what pisses me off? Loud chewing, dishes in the sink, interrupting when you're trying to think, empty milk jug in the fridge, bikers on the walking bridge, crumbs in bed, no blinker turn, speaking with mouth full of food, close talkers way too near, mansplaining from random dudes, bad parking jobs, bare toilet rolls, coffee lets it way too cold, sticky keyboards, new blood stains, slow pokes in the fast lane. We didn't start the fire. Welcome to Java and Jugs, where we've got coffee and us.
We didn't start the fire. That was amazing.
Yes.
Finger snaps for you, baby.
It's too early for that shit. Well, thank you all for joining us at this ungodly hour, as Chris likes to say.
Yes.
When I was in 8th grade.
It is an ungodly hour. Holy crap.
That's what coffee
It's
is.
too early for that shit. I should have done a warm-up first.
Sick people have tea.
Oh no, are you a sick people?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm a sick people. Yeah, it's
no.
cold. After I left the cruise, and from last week, I still have that bad cold.
Oh, you're in close proximity to people. I mean, it happens in groups, you know.
Yeah, I'm just tired of it now, though.
Ugh.
I will say the one thing that's fun about a cruise. So I went when I was pregnant with my youngest. And I was like 5 months pregnant. I was right at the border of whether they let me go or not. But it was so much fun because since I wasn't drinking, you could tell who the drunk people are because they were the ones who were not having any problem walking on the ship. All the sober people were the ones who were stumbling around.
You figured out the ancient sailor's secret. It's not because the water was contaminated, although there's that too. It was to get your sea legs. You get a little wobbly, you get your wobbly matched to the wobbly of the sea, you're good.
Yeah.
Casey silly.
Good morning, Caitlin. Great Hope is here, you guys. Don't worry. Nothing to fear. Great White Hope is here.
Yes.
That's right. Hey, we are doing things that annoy us, piss us off, etc. That's our topic for today. You folks in the chat, feel free to let us know what annoys you.
Yeah.
Should we get a poll?
I'm
like
sure
everybody comment, and then we'll pick some of the things, and then we'll do like a poll and see which of those things is the worst thing.
That's a good idea. So tell us what your pet peeves are. I made a list of, and this was just this morning. I kind of started it yesterday. I should have taken more time to write things down. But I have, I don't know, maybe 20 there just off the top of my dome. Just like that.
I mean, the list is so long. My goodness.
Yeah, like, are we going to pick a category?
So I suppose the key here is definitions. Like, where is the cutoff between a pet peeve? What makes it a pet peeve? And what is something that just pisses everyone off?
Yeah, or a red flag versus a pet peeve. You know, sometimes people claim things are pet peeves when they're clearly like, that's really bad behavior. That's beyond pet peeve. That's maybe unsafe.
I realize it's a personal issue, but it really upsets me when I see Elon do the Nazi salute. No, bestie. Everyone sees that. Everyone knows what that means. You know, it's not for you.
I think we all can agree. Anybody, please. Oh, here we go. Rational Poet Jackie so far says, my pet peeves are filler words like, you know, like, you know, like, you know, like, you know.
Sometimes that might be just
You know?
accidental. You don't know what to say,
Yeah, I think that we all do that from time to time. I know that I do. Some people, I've kind of noticed they do it all the time, all the time, all the time, to the extent that you could count it. I used to do that at the Kingdom Hall when people would give talks, because you're not supposed to use filler words. You're not supposed to say
Yeah.
or like, or
Mhm.
or whatever, what have you. So I would count it in my head how many times they would do the the ah. But that was, that was something to do while I was bored out of my freaking mind at the Kingdom Hall.
That's fair.
Okay.
My second grade teacher, she
I got a
was
pet peeve.
evil in a lot of ways, but she
Mm.
broke me of the ums because
Mm.
so I grew up on it doesn't matter. People wouldn't let me talk when I was a child. So on the rare occasion I got the chance to talk, if I didn't slip ums in every time I wasn't actually forming a word, someone would immediately cut in. Didn't matter if my sentence was only half finished.
Know what you're talking about?
Adaptation to be able to not be interrupted or be interrupted less, I suppose.
Mhm.
But my teacher, every time I said or anybody else said a filler word, like for example, or whatever the case may be, she would repeat it back to them in a very loud voice. So I'd be saying something like, so I and went to the store, and she'd be like yelling it back at you. It really made you pay attention to the fact you were doing it, because a lot of us do it subconsciously.
Yep. What were you saying, Kelly? You said you had a pet peeve.
Popping gum.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I sometimes do that, but only when I'm by I don't do that around
Yeah, I'm
people.
there by yourself, but you sitting there in front of my ears doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or even on a live or something. Popping
Right,
gum
right
like
in
that to the mic.
Gum in front of me that irritates me. In front of
ASMR.
my ear, like.
I
Yeah.
can't do ASMR. That is like fingers on a chalkboard for me. Can't
Oh yeah,
stand
that's
it.
another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoy it. I enjoy ASMR, but I have to want.
Well, it
I have to be
depends.
looking for ASMR. I don't want it if I don't want it. Don't give it to me if I didn't ask for it.
Well,
I
it
have to
depends
meet
on which
my favorite
ASMR, right?
person.
Because like there's the tingly stimulating version where it's people making interesting noises and stuff. But when it's like someone chomping on a snack into the microphone, that you're gonna piss everyone off.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing that pisses me off that has happened to me. I can't tell you how many times. Is if you have a family and you go to the bathroom and you reach for the toilet paper and there are 2 squares left on it
Oh,
because he didn't refill the roll.
I hate that.
or you eat the last of something and don't throw it away.
I have threatened to put a soggy paper roll in the next person's pillow who does that because I am so sick of
That
I am so tired of that.
that made it into the song.
Mhm.
Did.
The topic today is pet peeves, Steve C. So we're asking the audience, please tell us what your pet peeves are. I have lists, so we know what our pet peeves are, but we would like to hear from you all what your pet peeves are. And Equus says that one of my pet peeves is men telling me to smile, or when I have a depressive episode and people tell me to just smile, and
That's
I'll
when I get
feel
punchy.
better. Yeah, that feels
Why
like
you
when I get
single?
more than a pet peeve. Like that's one of those
Yeah.
bad behaviors.
Yep.
That happened to me a lot more when I lived in Toronto, and I'd just be walking down the street. Number one, men would follow me to ask me out. And then number two, the people that are stopped or at at a traffic light or whatever, and you're walking. This is Moya,
Ooh,
but
the baby.
hugest
Cutie.
pet peeve. Like, you don't even know me. Why do I have to perform for you? You know?
Mhm. Yes.
Mhm.
I do not like when people tell me how I should look,
Yeah. And then
think,
if you don't,
feel.
yeah.
Mhm.
If it's not, no, don't do that. You don't, and
Yeah.
especially when you don't even know me.
And then they come up and try to approach you, and you be like, "No, I'm not interested." And then they be like, "Well, you ugly anyway."
And then cross the
I
street
was
to
like, "What?
to
You just
talk
have to
to
holler at me."
Oh my
Oh,
God, what
This
is
is Daisy.
wrong with people? Hi,
I'm like,
Puppy.
okay.
Is that Daisy?
Yeah, this is Daisy.
Hello,
This is
sweet
my
girl. Y'all got y'all baby. Now look, I say my baby. I said, look at the cute baby. So here come this little thing. Hello, little
We're
lady.
doing it the opposite of pet peeves. It's a pet stream. Oh, where'd you go?
Smudge was like, what are you two
Oh.
talking
I hope no one's pet peeves is people
Are we
showing
having
off
a
their
pickles cam?
pets. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying my best. Oh, it's not focused, guys. I'm sorry.
oh, who
to?
cares?
Hey,
It's a cute puppy
Pickles.
dog.
Can't do it for you. I'm
Hey,
surprised you're in the
Pickles.
room with me. I don't know why she chose to be in here today.
But before we started, not important. All you folks remember tomorrow when Chris is back, when we let him out of the closet, petition him to
And y'all
send
ain't been sending
Lilith
super
the
chats.
puppy cam, because if he's not going to use it anymore, Lilith needs a puppy cam.
That's true.
I do have 3 of them, and they're usually just off camera. So, like right now, both of them are sleeping. So,
Did we
well,
miss
I
any
don't know where
more
Pixie
in the
is.
comments? Open mouth
Oh,
creepy
yes.
style?
Yes, I did. I stole Chewbacca.
Rainbow Ash said that when people say theory as in it's just a theory, that's not what a theory means. Oh my God, get it right, please. Like, I get it. I get there's one way that's used in common vernacular, and there's one way it's used in science. Like, I will correct you every damn time you tell me evolution is just a damn theory.
I kind of blame scientists for this one, because I realize it's uneducated. It's uneducated people who are using words without bothering to try to understand what they mean first, but they come by it somewhat honestly. Because in the 1950s and whatnot, there were all these newsreels and whatnot where scientists would say shit along the lines of, well, theoretically, we should be able to get a rocket in orbit of the moon within the next decade. And people took theoretically to mean it's a guess. It's not impossible, but we're just guessing, It's like that. Don't do that, please. Like, maybe say, according to the theory, the math checks out, but whatever.
I'm going to read what Right-Handed Sith said. Or who wants to read it? Somebody else can read it.
I'll read it. Mine is managers expecting me to do more than my job requires. Or give up my vacay schedule 6 months in advance and call it being a team player. Why do I resonate with this so much? Part 2, like I'm not playing games here. I'm working a job. That just happened to me recently with my cruise. I put this in because I knew I had a week off. If you have less than a week, you can't do this. But I did this like March, April of this year for last week. Well, somebody didn't put it in the system, but it was on my thing. I was off. And it was like, well, can you come back? No, I'm on a cruise boat. Who do you think you are?
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Yeah, let me get off my cruise. Let me cancel my cruise.
I wish you could have recorded
the plane ticket already paid for. People
that I'm on.
Although I did have a boss do something similar once. So for a little while I was like working a regular job and being a destination wedding photographer. And so I got booked for a wedding 9 months in advance. I set up shit with work, all the things. And I drove all the way from New York to Florida to do this beachside wedding. And I'm like setting up the day of, and I get a call from my boss. Hey, so-and-so called in sick. Can you come in and cover? And I'm like, bestie, I'm like 2,000 miles away. No. Just no. See, a lot of them, they pull this shit. They're like, oh, just come on, be part of the team, all that. This is highly unprofessional. No.
Yeah.
I expect professionalism. Fuck that shit.
I'm quick to tell my boss that is not part of my job description.
Yeah.
But
it also depends on how your boss treats you as well.
If you really do work at a company or whatever, and people do treat each other like a family, they do respect each other, they work well together, they care, that does happen, then that might be different. You might tend to put something off that maybe you were going, whatever, just to work with everybody because you don't want to put anybody out. But in most situations, no, don't bend over backward. Take your time. It's yours. Don't go above and beyond. For what? Are you even going to get a raise by doing more than what your job requires?
Surely not.
Probably not. You probably haven't even gotten a raise in a long time. And they want you to be a team player. A team player will give me a raise and pay me what I'm worth. Okay, so Hellspell says, my pet peeve is when people say they accepted to help work, show up, and do some selfish attitude or don't know how to say no. They beg for forgiveness instead of honoring commitments. Yeah, if you
I was
can't
about
do
to
it,
say that.
yeah, if you can't do it, just say no. I would
Oh,
rather that
yes.
than expect you and then not be prepared because
Yeah.
you don't show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you say you're gonna do something, you don't do it.
People that
Yeah.
no call, no
Somebody
show
put that
think.
shit on me
Yeah,
once,
that
and
makes me
don't
so
ask them
angry.
for shit again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they try to make you feel bad because you upset.
Yeah. Why didn't you invite me to be part of your bridal party? Well, that time you said you'd come watch my child, you just didn't show up. So why would I think you're going to show up for this?
Yeah, that's one reason why I don't. After this, I stopped associating with
Irregardless.
with my children's grandma on their dad's side, because I had a job interview. She was supposed to watch them for me. Usually my mom would help me, and last minute she did not.
That's wrong. You should
And
not do
I lost a good job. I was working for the phone company in the late 80s, early 90s. Well, early 90s, where I would have been a phone operator, making like $12 an hour. And I was good like in the 90s, but I didn't get that job.
yes.
She would
Yeah,
not
there's some
watch
people
them.
only making that nowadays.
Yeah.
Irregardless, Caitlin, Chloe, I understand what your pet peeve is. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I didn't know. I think I used to say irregardless until I learned it was. I don't think I knew it wasn't a word because I heard other people say it.
Exactly. We learn words by hearing other people use them, and we gather their meaning from the context of how other people use them. That's why there's so many words that are either the wrong words or, I mean, let me be Pacific and refer directly to the words that, like there's so many words that people misuse or use,
Yes.
here's your meal, bone apple tea, people hear it and they just repeat it,
Yeah.
Rational poet Jackie. Yes, false start prior to the snap. You can't have a false start after the snap. Redundant. That's a good one. I never even thought of that one.
Yeah. Because I like,
what are we talking about? What is this? What is this? Thanos' snap?
That's what I'm thinking, is it?
In football, like whenever there's a flag on the play and somebody moved before the snap, like you're not supposed to cross the line or whatever, and somebody did so it's a false start before the snap. Well, yeah, that's the only time you have a false start is before the snap. So saying false start before the snap is redundant. If I'm getting it right.
Yeah.
8:30 in the morning.
Who starts? Like is just the person doing the snapping? Like they just,
I guess who's in the huddle. Yeah, so whoever has the team who has the ball, they like flop it, doop, back to the quarterback. And if somebody cross in that huddle or skirmish, what do they call that? If somebody crosses the line,
Yeah,
if somebody does that before the snap, that's a false start.
So nobody can move except for the person who has the egg. And everybody, like, if the quarterback behind the person with the egg, like, does a little shimmy, does that count? Or, like, does it has to be one of the large people smashing into each other?
I think it's crossing the line. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. I think it's crossing the line.
I believe it's just crossing the wherever they are on the field.
What a weird fucking game.
Yeah, it's
something I said was right.
I ain't got nothing about the game. The Lions lost.
For the first time in my life. Thank you.
The Lions lost, so I'm not paying no attention to that crap yesterday.
Amber lamps. Somebody call the amber lamps.
Call amber
We're dying over here.
I can't say AF.
Kaylin said the quarterback can move, the line cannot. Cross the line is offsides. I got you.
Mhm.
Okay, so he could
Yeah.
shimmy his little booty if he wanted to.
Okay,
Not
I can
only
get
you're
an
beautiful, you're
offside
smart,
thing
and
because you're like on the
you
wrong
know
side.
sport.
But what
No
is
wonder
this
that's
false
not married.
start business?
It's moving before the snap across the line, like getting too
Well,
aggressive.
then they're
before you're allowed to.
offsides. So, okay. False start is the offense causing the state of being offsides because now you're off your side, right?
Sounds right. Sounds good to me. Makes sense from
I'm
where
trying to understand these American customs. Hey, don't feel too bad, Rainbow. I still can't say clothes quite correctly, despite years of speech therapy, and for the longest time, I could not say anemone at
Oh my
all.
Fun
Yeah, I think I
word,
just say
though.
clothes. I don't know that I say clothes.
I just said clothes.
Yeah, I
Close.
think and also with asked, the word like I asked him a question. I just say asked. A-S-T. I asked him a question. That's how I
Nice.
say
Oh,
It's
that's the
efficiency.
one thing. My grandma would slap you backwards if you said axe. Don't axe.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
button or button?
My husband, he does he hits the you
I
know,
think I
he's
hit the T. I think I
button,
do. Like
button,
if I'm
bottle,
recording, at least.
bottle,
I know.
water. I make fun of his accent, and then he makes fun of me when I say water. He's like, "You want some water?" Supposedly.
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh, sorry. We both hit it at the same time because that was so good. Supposedly. And you know what's the worst thing is after watching The Office so often and how Michael Scott just intentionally or actually not intentionally, that's just how he says words, he gets them wrong. I feel like I do it intentionally now. And I don't even know that I'm doing it. So people probably really think that that's how I think the word is said and spelled. Oobies. Oobies. Like Pacific. Like I will say
just for the
Pacific.
irony of it, and that's
Oh,
just
man.
fine.
Yeah, it depends on who I'm talking to. If they know me really well, then I don't bother to enunciate all that much. But if they don't, then I make sure I say specific and make sure that first S is in there.
Let me be Pacific. Wash your hair. Go wash your hair.
And I will be
Mhm.
Atlantic.
Oh my goodness, the worshing. I actually I love that accent. It's I don't know. There's something about it, but I'm still curious. So a long time ago, I passed through South Carolina and I had to get fuel. I had to get some diesel for my truck, and somehow people in South Carolina managed to get an R into the word fuel. You know, like with wash. But it's not like right in the middle. It's just kind of over the whole letter. And I don't know how the fuck they do it. If
Fuel.
someone knows,
Huh.
please explain it to me.
Fuel. I don't know.
I gotta get some fuel for my truck.
Euro?
Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah,
so funny.
being a black person, you had to speak your words clearly and distinctly. My grandma, no, they would not play that.
She was not
I was
having
getting teased for talking proper when I was a kid.
it. And she probably felt like she got teased, maybe. Or actually, I shouldn't
Well,
assume.
she was from down south.
So she wanted
But
to make sure she spoke like proper English. Is that what?
yeah, because in the situation where you black and how white people called you ignorant or dumb because you couldn't speak proper English.
Yeah.
That's
I
rich coming from a lot of the people that I know down south. They can't speak proper English either.
exactly. But I
Yeah.
can understand why she felt.
Yes, it did come from
Yeah.
racism. Rainbow
Yeah,
Ash
exactly.
did.
Sorry to
Yep.
hear that. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll
racism.
realize we're all North Americans. None of us speak the Queen's English. Or I suppose it's the King's English now, but whatever.
Yes,
Like
we
none of
have
us
a
are doing
king.
it right.
You do.
I don't
We
claim
can't
him.
have a no kings protest. That would cause a lot more problems, I think.
Yeah, no, didn't they do no tyranny protest in Canada?
Ooh.
I think that's what they called them, is no tyranny.
I know in some country, I don't know if Canada's one of them, but in some countries they changed the name of it so that you can't say no kings in a country that actually has a king.
What, sweetheart?
Even though that's sort of the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you want kisses?
But yeah, people were trying
But,
to
I mean-
support the Americans, and I mean, you could have called it a no Trump, but that's a little
Yeah.
too specific, maybe.
As very specific.
What, you want this?
I mean, it's not
I don't
just
know,
that
like-
we don't want Trump in office. We don't want anyone like that in office. We don't want a
Exactly.
dictator. We don't want a king, period. We
Yeah.
don't care who the hell you are.
Mm,
We don't want
yeah,
to.
never ever. Not a queen, not a king, no royalty, not
Unless it's
needed.
me.
Dictator, not an empress, not an empress.
Just
Hey,
not
now.
needed.
Don't come for my
Well,
I probably do. I was about to say I probably do a pretty good job as queen for a day. So
Oh,
For a day.
we
though.
all having a queen and a goddess and an empress. Sorry, y'all. It's 3 right here.
oh, we
now.
need a queen. That's what we need.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh, hell me.
That's
To
probably
slay?
the problem.
Oh,
Too many
okay,
men in
Karen.
charge.
Court.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is the problem. I'm just gonna say that's what the problem is. Did we miss any other pet peeves? I've been trying to peep. But
I'm gonna
not
be
sure.
funny. Our great white hope has stepped in with this person's comment.
Uh-oh, we got the Great White Hope here to save us.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh, no.
yes.
Are we gonna get in trouble for saying that? I don't want
No. It's a joke. She knows. Okay.
Theo.
But
It's-
yeah, it's just
yeah,
what
I
somebody
noticed-
commented earlier and then their response.
Yeah, there was.
I'm like, this has nothing to do with you.
There's a certain person in the chat who's
Yeah,
I'm awesome.
trying to make it all about himself.
exactly. You've been doing this since the
Apparently.
start of the
Kind of a
show.
pet peeve too, isn't it?
It's dope.
I think
Oh,
that's red
goodness.
flag territory.
You gotta laugh about it, don't you? You gotta laugh. If
Yeah.
you don't laugh, you just end up crying. Well,
That's
can I
true.
give you guys maybe one or two? Just one or two. These I'm just gonna pick random of my pet peeves, and you all tell me
Sure.
what
yeah.
if they're a pet peeve of yours. Long goodbyes.
No, I love those.
You
Depends.
do?
Depends.
I mean, if
I
if
hate
I'm in a
them. They
hurry,
call them
they
like
piss me off,
Midwestern
but-
goodbyes.
Right. Yeah, like I think that's my thing. If I say, "Hey, I have to go," then I probably within 1 minute I need like it's time to wrap it up. And if you continue beyond that, that's when I get pissed. Now, long goodbyes, like, oh, we missed each other, we've been just talking and like we can't stop.
Yeah.
I think that's different. But when I say I have to go and you don't respect that and you keep talking, that really is bothersome to me.
That's
Yeah.
a big
So
part of the
it-
reason I don't call my mother much anymore. They'll
She
be
won't
like,
shut up.
okay, I have to go punch in for work. And she'll be like, uh-huh. And then talk for another half an hour. And I'm like, no,
That's
I have
exactly
to go.
it.
And she'll just keep talking. And I'm
Mhm.
like, damn it.
Exactly.
It's like disrespectful of boundaries, you know?
Right. That it is disrespectful of boundaries. You don't know what unless
Yeah.
I tell you, you have no idea why I have to go. I might have to poop my pants. I might have the shits and I needs to go, honey. Let me you don't know. I could be bleeding through my pants. Okay, sorry guys, not to get disgusting, but you just
It
don't know
happens.
to let people go. Yeah, that happens. And it could just be spur of the moment, like, uh-oh, gotta go.
Yeah.
I brought people into
oh,
the bathroom with
yeah,
me
no,
before because they wouldn't get off the damn phone. They'd be like, am I in a bathroom? I'm like, I told you I had to go. You didn't. You were warned.
Literally gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for joining me in the bathroom.
Yes, I
Oh,
know.
and of course, I think this is probably everybody's when people don't use the turn signal in the car.
Yeah.
And
That made the
could've went-
song too.
like especially like if they're
Every
turning,
day.
and I could have gone because I see that they're turning, I see they're slowing down. There's all indications it's safe for me to go, and they just don't do that, and I lose my time to go because now there's a car. You know what?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Use your turn signal.
I live right
Losing
by a road that has a
self-centered
three-way
people.
split in it. So two of them have yield signs and one has a stop sign. And if you do not show which direction you're turning onto this road, and I think you're going straight, which means you're going straight past me and like all that, and I go and then you nearly T-bone me because you were turning, screw you, dude. Like, it's a constant annoyance here. It drives me crazy.
It's more annoying in America because you guys never use your blinkers. It's a big thing in Canada. When I cross the border to go and see my partner, he doesn't use his blinker. I'm sorry if you're watching this right now. Use your blinker. Use your blinker.
Yeah, even it for bicycle for all traffic.
Yeah.
Cyclists, or should I say cyclists?
Cyclists.
Cyclists.
Use your
Cyclists,
hand
that's
signals.
Yeah, cyclist as opposed to biker.
Yeah.
Yes. So and yes, if you're on a motorcycle or what, and you don't have, like, use your hand signals. If you don't have signals, use the hand signals. And people should know what the hand signals
Know them. Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people mentioning bad driving habits. You know, honestly,
Yeah.
everybody gets so worried about self-driving cars. We don't need self-driving cars to be perfect. We just need them to be safer than human drivers, which, as we can
Who are
see, is
terrible.
actually a very low bar.
Yeah.
People who don't check with their eyeballs, just look at their mirrors when changing lanes. Yes, exactly. Checking your effing blind spots. You should.
Yeah.
Your head should be turning and your eyeballs should be looking. with it.
If you don't check your blind spot and you merge, you're going to hit somebody most likely. Like, you're just going to. You have to check those blind spots.
I even have in my car. I even have when you put your turn signal on, it will tell you, like, it'll kind of go bleep 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 blink 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 if there's a car in the lane somewhere.
Those are
It will
nice.
tell you. So, but I still can't help but look with my own
It's a
eyeballs.
good
'cause
habit to have. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I worry that maybe one day it won't work and I'll just go right into somebody like a doofus when my eyeballs
Yeah,
could have told
it's a backup, not your primary thing.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
Kelly.
Sometimes I'm like, humans should not have driver's licenses. Like, there's so many people who should not be driving. They are not safe. They are going to kill people, and sometimes do. And we have buses, we have taxis and Ubers and all sorts of things. Not every human has to have a driver's license. Not every human has to have their own car. If you're not going to care about not killing people, no car for you. No license, fuck.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to have stricter requirements on who can get a license and who can't.
On the car topic, I had one for Kelly, and that is Michigan lefts. Those are a pet peeve of mine. Do you know what I'm referring to, Kelly?
Yeah, but
You have to go down the road, and then you have to go this way, and then go back the way you were coming to make the turn.
I know those. We have some of those in PAs, right? Like, they won't let you turn left. You have to turn right, go around the curve, go to a red light, and then cross over. Yep, we have a few of those too. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a traffic person.
But most of those is when we have those what do you call them things? Dividers or something. No, I wouldn't want to count them a roundabout. No, it's not a roundabout. They're just
the divider thing.
Divider sections.
Yeah.
But sometimes they get on my nerves though, because like that's taking away traffic space for these flowers in the middle of the street. Which is pretty though, but
roundabouts are hit or miss. But those things, I've seen. There's a few of them in every state, but New Jersey, you cannot turn left in New Jersey. Period. You're just not. No, because of shit like that. Well, it's also because of the way the highways are set up. Like US 1 goes through Jersey, and it pretends to be a highway, but isn't actually a highway. So sometimes you get a straight up intersection, but you can't turn from those intersections. There's signs everywhere, no turns. You have to wait till the next exit and then loop around. And often to get to the road you're getting to, you have to loop around several. Just don't drive in New Jersey. Take a fucking plane. You'll just murder someone if you try to drive in New Jersey.
There's only one roundabout in my area, and I don't really go by there too much.
I like
But when I
roundabouts.
went to Atlanta, it was a lot of roundabouts in Atlanta. I know that. When I see Mandisa, she has a lot of roundabouts. There's one right by her house.
I
We're getting
enjoy
more
them.
here too.
You have some there as well in
Yeah.
Canada? Yeah.
In
We have a
Canada.
few here. Not a lot.
I
We've,
mean,
like in this area, we've got like 2, maybe 4 actually.
yeah, like I used to live right by where there were 4 on this one major road, and there were 2. 2 of them were right off where when you were coming off the highway, and it made getting on and off the highway so much easier than having to sit there and wait at a light.
That's why I like them. In the roundabouts that we have, you just keep moving. You don't have to stop. You don't have to wait. And because you get to a 4-way stop, and then the one person goes, "Oh, even though I was here first, why don't you go?" And that person's like, "No, why don't you go?" And then the other person's like, "Oh, okay, I'll just keep spinning around and then you go off when you get. It's just a beautiful process. You don't have to hit your brakes all the time. I just like it.
Except for the people who don't know how
when
to
you use it properly.
Yeah,
Right,
except
when they
for the
don't
people
know
who
how to
don't
use
know what they're
them.
doing.
But once
When
you
they
get the
get
hang
Overpolite
of it,
drives me nuts. Like you were saying, you get to a 4-way stop. The person who gets there first is like, no, you go. Like, if you would just go when you and I both know it's your turn, go when you're supposed to go, it would be faster for everyone. Instead of this awkward miscommunication of, oh, you want me to go? Really? No, how about him? What about you? What about that guy over there? Just fucking go and it's your turn.
See,
That's what
yeah,
everyone's expecting.
that's the thing with me. If I get to that 4-way stop first, you bet your ass
Oh, I'm
I'm going
going.
first. I'm going.
And if you're
Oh,
approaching,
that irritates me.
if you approaching to the 4-way stop and you get there first, and you don't go before I get there and stop because you want to make sure that I'm stopping, even though that you can see I'm slowing down and am going to stop, and you wait to make sure that that drives me
Yeah.
nuts as well. It's supposed to keep traffic
delays,
moving.
holds
Not
everybody up.
go.
Being extra polite to truckers, right? Like,
Yeah.
I very much appreciate the thought, and every trucker does, but it really, really is safer, faster, and better for everyone if you just follow the rules of traffic and do
Yeah.
what you're expected to do instead of make people play guessing games about what you're actually doing.
Oh, that's
Just go
Yeah,
fast,
that comes
you know?
when somebody's trying to merge over. Like one person get over, but then you and 10 other people want to get over too. No. I said one person gonna get over. I'm not letting everybody get
Right.
over. No,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
this
gonna let this person get over.
happened to me a few days ago
Like
when I was on the highway. So I live in the middle of nowhere. So of course the highway is like there's a long stretch where there's a couple in on ramps and off ramps, but not that much there. There was a semi on my left, so I couldn't go that way, and it's a 2-lane road. So as I'm going, this guy comes on the on ramp and then just starts flooring it. And I'm just like, okay, because he's not going to make it past me before the exit, because it's like, one of those on ramps and off ramps, like right attached to each other. Dude, like, if you see me there, you can tap your brakes and get behind me. Don't try to get in front of me, because I'm going to be going faster, and it's a lot easier for me to step on the gas than it's for you to get up to speed.
Yeah, right.
So
I mean, if I could have, I would have just gone to the
merge and deal with it after.
Yeah. I mean, I would have just jumped onto the other lane, but I couldn't have done that. But
people have bad me first-ism. It's true in society in general, but it really manifests in traffic. Like, people will straight up kill themselves just to pass one car, to be 100th of a second ahead of the next person, Why?
Yeah.
I'm going to get to that red light before you.
Yeah. I'm glad you got one car ahead of me. Now, I do understand there are times where there's like clusters of traffic and you can get around it because somebody's just being ridiculous. And there are some who won't be aggressive enough to go around, and they'll just wait and they'll just wait and they'll just wait. So I do understand then, because that is frustrating. You have an ability to keep traffic moving and you choose not to. You have to be a little aggressive when you drive. Like, you can't always be on the defense.
Or it's somebody
Not
who
too
blows a
aggressive.
horn as soon as the light changes. I'm like, damn, the light just changed.
Give me a second
Or
to switch
before
from
the
gas
light
to
changes.
pedal. Damn.
It'd be like,
But then
damn.
there's the flip side to that. The people who sit at the green light and you can see they're playing Angry Birds or something. It's like,
Oh yeah, that piece, that gets me too. But I'm like, 1 second, honk.
I didn't realize how bad that it was people on their phones.
Oh my
when
God,
they're
it's
driving.
terrible.
It
The
Saw
only
someone
reason
eating
cops
a
don't
cup
give
of
out more
noodles at a
tickets.
stoplight once.
Would you say, Jess? I didn't.
I saw someone eating a cup of noodles.
Oh, that was probably
Well,
me.
I've done that.
Ew, man.
Me
I
with
eat
my
them all
french
up
fries
having
in,
all the
in my
time.
crotch.
Yeah, it was
You have
one
to. That's when
person.
there's time. But no, the only reason cops don't hand out more tickets for cell phone usage is because the cops aren't seeing people use their cell phones because the cops are on their cell phones.
Right?
Yeah.
That's truth. That's
Got, like,
One
a
time, this
computer
one lady
system in
was.
these cars.
I thought she was drunk or something, intoxicated, but no, she was eating.
Yeah, I mean I have eaten, but I just like like, I don't do nothing too cray with eating. So Rainbow Ashes, one time they merged to help the trucker in front of them merge, and he thought they were trying to cut him off, so he shined a bright light at. Yeah, that you're not supposed to do that. Because that could cause an accident.
Tell the LED headlight manufacturers.
Some of
Yeah,
those
them lights
lights
is bright
are so
now. What the hell?
That's a pet
I
peeve
hate
too.
those.
These lights that are brighter than the fucking sun. Oh, great!
And
I'm so
depending
glad
where
it's
your
safe for
car's
you, but no one else can see.
Yeah, right. Like it's great to be able to see at night. Like, the better you can see, the more apt you probably will be to brake or be able to avoid an accident, what have you. But depending where your car sits too, some cars are so much worse because their height. We have a car that's a little bit higher, and it just seems to be not as bad. I'm crazy too.
Well, part of it, it's the reason we came up with high beams and low beams, because we've had this problem before, right? Like back in the old days when we first came out with electrical headlights, we had some that were really, really bright and some that were bright enough. And the compromise we worked out was we put the really, really bright ones on the dimmer so that, when you're coming across another person, you turn off the stupid bright ones, and then the low beams that point at the road wouldn't blind the other driver, but you can still see well enough to get past them, and then you turn the highs back on. Why we're not doing the same thing we already figured out how to do is beyond me. Like, just put the stupid bright ones in place of the high beams and keep the low beams low. But no, that's doing a problem we've already solved, copying the solution, too easy. We can't have that.
I mean, and even then, I've noticed a lot of people don't have high beam etiquette anyway. They'll put the high beams on and just leave them on.
Oh yeah, people are going to be jerks no matter what.
Like I said, I live in the middle of rural Texas, so it's like we use our high beams a lot because right outside town there are no street lights. Period. If you're driving down a country road and you don't have your high beams on, you're gonna hit a deer. Like, that's all there is to it. And so it's one of those that when you see somebody coming 3 hills over, the first second you see their headlights is when you switch off to your low beams. That's common etiquette here. And oh my God, I can't imagine if someone didn't do that out here, it would not be good. Like, you have to do that because once you get right up on that point, especially with all the hills and stuff, your high beams will be shining directly into their face.
That's blinding.
Yeah. I mean, even the non-LED high beams are really bright when they're that level. And then, of course, we have all the... Yeah.
Yeah, old school high beams, original flavor high beams with filaments and shit. Those were too bright. Like, that's why they did the dimmer switch thing. But oh, fucking hell. But people in New York, there are some people who are just jerks, but there are also some people who are trying to hide a burned out headlight. because if your high beams are on, you can't see that the low beam is burned
Right.
out and
Yeah.
the cop can give you a ticket.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
or
didn't
don't
know
use your
that.
high beams if your high beam is out. I've played that little
Yeah,
before, probably.
interesting.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay, so
the other thing
Go
like
ahead.
that is trucks that are freaking huge get behind you, and even their low beam shines straight through your back window because they're so tall. Like,
I used
oh
to
my
read
god,
books that
dude!
way.
Most people do not need a truck like that. Like, I'm sorry, you don't. If you live in a city and you are just showing off, you don't need a truck that big. Only if you're like hauling crap for a farm do you need a truck that big.
No, they know. They know it's compensation. That's why they put testicles on the damn thing. They're like, look,
Yeah.
this is my dick. You know?
Yeah.
That is a pet peeve of mine. The testicles on the truck, because there will be, and this is my neighbor. He has fuck our prime minister on his car, and then truck nuts. And these are the same people that are like, oh, you have to take the books out of school. We can't have gay relationships. You can't show any of this. But meanwhile, my 5-year-old at the time was like, what's that on the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't imply that anything other than hetero cis relationships could exist. But we're going to explicitly show our genitals to your children.
Our genitals.
And think about
Yes.
this. The person who created truck nuts had to have an investor meeting. Imagine how that meeting went.
As you know,
Did
how we
they
love
though?
balls like so much. Let's put them on trucks. Is that how those go?
I
Yeah,
love a good
like
truck nut.
there's one comedian.
Don't you go with your high
that he
beams?
says, he has a whole thing in the middle of his Zero Effect show about truck nuts, and it's absolutely hilarious. So go watch it if you can. It's funny as crap.
It's definitely a strange trend. I don't get it. Not a fan. So give me your other pet peeves. What's some other ones?
Red hats?
Oh,
Well,
I mean, it's not really a peeve. That's like not a disagreement, like
That's
a
like-
thing that bothers me personally. That's objectively morally horrible. It's like saying Nazis. Like
It's like the biggest red
everyone is
flag of all
supposed to
time.
hate Nazis.
Yeah, it's like the biggest red flag of all time.
exactly. Well, I
Smacking.
like lip
Smacking
smacking.
when you're chewing. When you're
I do
chewing, you
not like
smack
that.
when you chew.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that.
You chew with your mouth open.
Yeah.
Don't
Like some
do
people are
that.
just loud chewers. Like they just struggle to keep their mouth closed. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I don't know. I went on a date one time. It wasn't a bad date, whatever, but it irked me. Like we ate was like disgusting, and like he put I don't know, maybe because I don't put a lot of sauces on my food, but it was like ketchup, tartar sauce. I don't know, it was like weird. I was like, ugh. It looked
Yep.
messy. It was just too much for me. Like, why you need all that? Enjoy the food. Why you gotta put all these sauces on the food? Got A1 sauce. You got the shrimp. I
Love
don't know.
sauces. I'm the opposite. I give me all the sauces.
I do like
You
sauces.
got certain foods like
Mhm.
chicken nuggets or something like that's different. But no, I don't want no A1 sauce on my steak. Give me my steak.
Mm,
I
you know,
will only
Not
do
on
A1 sauce on a steak if the steak is not that great.
yeah, if it's not
to
good.
deal with.
Peppercorn sauce.
Because
on a
I
steak.
like mine.
Ooh.
I like my steak rare, and I'm very picky about how I like it. So if it's anything over
too.
that, I'll
Yeah,
get A1
no, I agree.
just to help me get it down. But
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna tell my son like I'm not gonna eat this. It's medium rare. Like I'm not gonna tell him that. I'm just like, okay, where's the A1?
That's why I like my perfect. Medium rare is perfect for me. If it's
I
too
like mine.
done, I don't want it either. I like
I
that
like mine. Yeah,
right
I like my
red in the
medium
middle.
rare
No.
more on the rare, like right in between rare and medium rare is right where I like it. So I usually
Yeah.
tell people I like it rare because they will almost always overcook it. Almost always. So usually if I tell them rare, they cook it to what they think is rare. They nail it. So
Yeah, because especially if, I,
We might
if I'm not gonna eat the whole steak, or I'm gonna warm it up. Then if I warm it up, it's gonna be overdone to me.
yeah, I
That's a
won't
good
eat
point.
steak later.
it
If I
changes
don't
the
eat
texture.
my steak, I have to very carefully divide it into 3 pieces, and then I will give it to my dogs when I get home. Like I'll make sure they get something out of it. But
You know what I don't like?
Okay.
People who backwash.
Oh,
ooh,
I mean, if it's their own drink, then
oh,
it's
that's
whatever.
true.
But
I don't want to see it, Ember. Come on. I can't. No, that. That makes me sick.
I did that when I was a kid, but there's a way you doing that shit. I did. I was
Oh
like,
my
what's
goodness.
wrong with you, Kelly? He don't call me. He called me something else. I don't like that name. But yeah,
Or could do a whole show on tipping culture. It looks like in the comments there.
oh, for
yes, I
sure,
hate it.
for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
some places, I don't mind tipping if it's not necessarily expected and they've done a good job. I will usually tip. I don't like how, especially in American culture, how servers and waiters and bartenders get paid less than minimum wage, are dependent on those tips to make it up. And then people who know that, because now it's pretty much common knowledge at this point, still won't tip if they just okay, so if I don't like the service and I go out, I will still tip at least 15%, and I'll talk to the manager if the service was really terrible. I mean,
Tip and then get them fired.
see,
it's more like, look, I get it, but this, I mean, and it's got to be bad, screwing up my drink order 3 times in a row, getting me the wrong food twice. It's got to be very, very bad. I don't remember the last time I complained, just FYI, but it's got to be really bad before I
a
do.
lot of
Yeah, I don't know
people
if I've ever.
understand that tipping came from dealing with the black people and the shoe shining and stuff like that. We started from a racist
Yeah.
history.
Yep.
So
And
that's
It's
where it started
capitalist
from.
trying to make everybody into slaves, and then they guilt trip you because
Yeah.
they aren't paying their own workers. You
Yeah.
have to tip, or this poor young mother's baby will starve.
Yeah.
How about you pay her, bestie?
Yeah,
Fuck.
'cause
Yeah.
I remember
It is
I've
kinda
been a
crazy,
server
though.
and I got paid $2. This was in the 90s though. My extra
Yeah,
book
when I
part-time
was
job.
when I was a
$2
waitress,
and 50 cents an
it was
hour.
$2.12. It was $2.12 an hour. When I was,
Some
Oh, I thought I was
some
making
places have to pay.
$2.52 an hour. Wow.
I've never been a server before. I've only worked in kitchens, so I don't have the server knowledge.
I've
But
done
I've been
both.
told that sometimes they actually have to pay for a table
Yeah.
that
Well,
they're
what
sometimes, yeah,
happens
serving, and they're
is you
hoping.
have
they're
like a
not
tip
supposed to.
share. You have a tip share. A tip share
Mhm.
means I would have to give a percent of my sales of my tips per day to tip the bussers, hostess, and things of that sort.
Well,
Okay.
I've seen places
So if
where
somebody
all
don't
the wait
tip,
staff pool the tip together, and then everybody who's underpaid splits them. That way, the chefs can get part of the pay for cooking the thing that earns the tip and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I've
yeah,
heard
But one
I've heard
thing
tales
that
of this sort of thing where you have to pay to serve a table and then hope they tip well, kind of
what
thing.
happened
I
what
don't.
happened yeah, I don't know about that. What happened to me though was I had one guy come in and they pointed to the menu. They're like, I want that. But when they pointed with both fingers like this. They weren't pointing at what their finger was pointing at. They were looking at what their thumb was pointing at, which was a completely different item. Did not bother to tell me this until they had eaten 3/4 of the meal. Then tell me, then complain to my manager, and my manager tried to make me pay for their table, which would have wiped me out that day. I would have gotten nothing on my check, and I would
oh,
have
that
gotten
was
nothing
just
on my
no,
tips. It
no.
would have wiped me out completely.
They
And I'm
were
like,
trying to
screw
scam.
this, I'm done. No, I walked out that
That
day.
was
I was
nothing
like,
but a
screw this, I'm
scam.
done. I'm giving my money.
That was nothing
Bye.
but a scam. That
Yeah.
was a scam person.
Yeah,
Right. That's like
Definitely.
somebody who gets their food in the
but I'm not
line
the
and
only
then
one
goes
that
back
happened to. I
through
know
because they didn't get their fries or they didn't get their hamburger
a
after they already
lot
What
of
ate.
about when they
people
leave the
who that
money?
happened to.
Like it looks like money, but then it turns out that it's a tract instead
Oh
of.
Right.
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's so
freaking
annoying.
that should be a crime when somebody tries to use it
Yeah.
as money, even if it's obviously not. It's like, no, you are trying to pass not money as money. That's still counterfeiting, even if you didn't make the fucking tract. But
Yep.
holy
Oh,
shit.
I don't like that.
Because I
I
remember.
used to do pizza delivery in college, and not every pizza delivery place does it, but some places, if you go somewhere and then the customer stiffs you, the bosses are like, oh, it doesn't matter, you took the order for delivery, it doesn't matter where the money comes from, it needs to be in the register at the end of your shift,
Oh,
so
that's good.
basically make you pay for it.
Yeah.
Now I worked at a Domino's, and it was a franchise one. I assume they're all franchises, but I don't know. It was a franchise one. They didn't do it that way. They had a rule that employees could make whatever the fuck they wanted, and therefore you never had a reason to steal something because you could just make whatever the fuck you wanted.
I've known places like that, and people were so much happier, and they worked better because they knew that they would have a place where they'd eat.
Yeah.
Like even if they didn't have food at home, they knew they'd be able to eat that night at work. Whether it was the cook cooked them something, or
Oh yeah,
somebody
I
ordered
stayed
the
at
wrong
that
food and they
job
gave it
all the way
away.
through college for that very reason, because I was very poor.
Yeah.
And I had small children, and so I would make food for me, and then I'd eat a little bit of it. So it was great that I had a job where I got at least one meal covered. But then I would take my leftovers and feed my children. I mean, yes, I realize that feeding children pizza and shit is not the healthiest, but it's better than starving, Bestie.
Hey, I know.
Yeah.
The key words there were feeding children, period.
Because I remember I worked at White Castle and I used to sometimes bring burgers and stuff home. But the manager knew and didn't care. But I remember, I won't lie, I did snitch on this guy. He sat there and he was trying to hide cases of stuff and steal it. That was a little different. He would take a sack of 10, that's one thing. If you're trying to take a sack of chicken, no, that's totally different. I told on him. I'm not even gonna lie.
People, they don't they see a good thing and they're like, how can I exploit this and ruin it for everyone?
I was real slick about it though, but I showed taught on that man. Like, no, you still in cases of stuff.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
A
different.
sandwich is different than taking a whole damn
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you
chicken. You know
taking
what I'm saying?
no,
People in grocery
I can't
stores
forgive you.
that just stand there in front of the cases you're
Oh
trying
my
to
God,
get out
yes.
of.
Oh,
Excuse
Very
me,
annoying.
pardon.
did.
Or people who just like park their carts sideways in the aisle and have a little chat. It's like,
Yeah.
And then
Like,
they don't
what
hear
the
you when you
hell,
say
dude?
excuse me 5 times.
I am
Yeah.
one of those. I'm one of those people that I know my local grocery store like the back of my hand. If I need something, if I need 20 items, I can be in there 10 minutes, get everything, check out, and be gone. I don't like to stick around. I like to get my stuff and get gone. And then you turn onto an aisle when there's something that you need in the middle of that aisle, and there's people on both sides lining up just sitting there chit-chatting, which is exactly why I stopped going like Sunday after church hours, because apparently half the damn town goes there to get their like Sunday lunch stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, people, like, just get what you need and go. Like, you can chat elsewhere. You can chat in the parking lot. I
or
don't
at
care.
least
Just
go off to the damn side. It's like fucking high school, right? Like, this is why our country is so fucked up, because no one is advanced beyond high school. And I know it's not no one, but there's so many fucking people that still think they're in junior high, apparently. Get out of the fucking way. Stand off to the side to have your chit chat.
Personal space. Like have some idea of where you are. Like read the room. You're in a grocery store. You're meant to be moving. So if you're not going to be touching looking at the item that you're standing in front of, then you should move and be aware of the people around you. Yes, I do. I do think that you should be aware of the people around you. Damn it. I got ish to do. I'm trying to get out of this damn store before I eat everything and buy stuff that I don't need. And you making me stand here is making me want that bag of chips even more.
Nom, nom,
You gotta go.
nom.
You gotta go.
All right. We can do a quick break. One thing that really pisses me off. We've got just shy of 3 minutes.
I have a problem with this stuff being normalized across the spectrum, and specifically, like, why push this on kids? Why introduce this to kids?
I am a depraved wretch. I am a great sinner. I'm a worm, completely undeserving of any love or any grace. I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
You're incapable of being a good person. You're an evil person. You're a terrible person. At the core fabric of who you are. That's why we need laws. We need laws because we're bad people. All of us are bad people.
You can't spell Pride Month without demon. PRIDEMONTH.
If we don't know who the women are, because there are just people, then we won't be able to pull the women up to equality with men.
We have to try to limit the harm. And that means reducing or keeping down the number of people who transition. And that's for two reasons. One of them is that every one of those people is a person who's been damaged. But the second one is every one of those people is basically, a huge problem to a sane world.
Transgenderism must be eradicated.
The LGBT, transgender, grooming our children's minds is a national security threat. We need to hold people for treason, start having some public hearings, and start executing people.
I will use whatever gives me victory. I don't care about the truth, and I don't care about the law. I care about one thing, the control.
But then they rigged the election, and now we won, so I'm going to be your president.
And what happened is they rigged the election, and I became president, so that was a good thing.
I agreed with many, many things you said during, in fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president, but I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian.
I just want to say I feel good about the Republican Party. I feel good about where we're going as a nation. We're killing all the right people and we're cutting your taxes.
It was actually a tremendous blessing to these children for them to be killed and go to heaven and be with God.
We've been hoodwinked. We've been taken in by an ideology crafted by creeps and then pushed on children.
Stop letting people pressure you into thinking,
I want to be ignorant, honestly.
Being a Christian doesn't exclude us from experiencing spiritual dryness.
We're bad people. All of us are bad people.
Bad
Does
people.
that piss you off? Bad people? Just people openly
Very.
being bad people?
Mm-hmm. We're just evil. We want to do evil things, sinning things. That's all that's in my heart since the day I was
That's
born.
why I became an atheist, so that I could, reject God and become a lesbian. I think
Yes.
that was one of the thicker ones.
good plan.
That's my main reason.
And have green
yeah.
hair too. So
And have green hair. That is the most common ad hom I get is like, oh, well, what do you know? You are mentally challenged and have green hair. That I got that this morning, actually.
what? God damn! Because you have green hair.
I
You have
got one of the
colorful hair, so you are therefore a libtard, and therefore have nothing to say.
Yeah, I got one comment a while back on one of my videos that said when the dog is smarter than the owner, poor dog. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you don't know my dogs. My dogs are, I love my dogs, but they're goofs. That's one thing that annoys the crap out of me, though. We have a little rat dog behind us that barks nonstop all freaking night. All night. Just yep, all night.
Yeah, I think that's a pet peeve when people don't try to do something about their dog if they bark all the time. Like dogs bark and like that doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
But like if your dog is barking in the middle of the night or like early AM, I do feel like you should try to find a way to not have that happen.
The only
Pet
time,
them, whatever.
the only time mine bark at like hours where I would be asleep is if there is someone walking around.
Pickles, shut the fuck up. Bark when I
I'm gonna say Jess' picture looks seductive right there.
Mm-hmm.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm
No one's
looking at that
going.
picture. Like, I like that picture.
Don't look at that. Look at me. It's ugh. Ugh.
I mean, the live view is better, but I'm just saying that picture looks really nice.
Mhm.
I mean, just as an artist.
I am. Actually, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on soon for the
I
thing
want
that won.
something.
Yeah.
I have what's a sneak peek I could give you?
It's a different website, Kelly.
I already
Putting
claimed
together a
one.
little thing with
What's
like
this?
little
Oh, that's
tips and stuff, and I
That's
just
neat.
give away for some reason I don't know. And it'll be fun, and I don't know. I think it gives me an excuse to be crafty, and I like that.
Being crafty is awesome.
Exciting.
I am
That's
not.
so.
Looks like everybody's crafty but
You
me
crafty
Oh, you're
in
not
some
sometimes.
kind of way. Not no.
Ellie, you can come
No.
over, and I will make you craft with me. I will teach you things. We'll make
Hey,
Get out
a
the
welcome.
whip.
miniature dome.
Glue those tongue depressors together.
We can do
When
that.
I was
We
growing up, I always liked to write and stuff like that,
Mhm.
poetry and things like that. My friend that was an artist, he said that is art. It's just writing. It's
Yeah,
just written art.
look
But
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
I love
I've not
crafting.
done anything in a while, even that in a while.
Well, Ryan, don't you do like sewing? And I've seen some of your videos that you've done, and like
Yeah,
No,
I
I
love
don't
that.
sew. Oh yeah, she
Dude,
sews.
you're
Yeah.
like
Did you
miles
find out
better
what
than I
buttons you were gonna use for your shirt?
I have made a bunch of them. I still have to put the heat gun to them. I'm going to try to do it
Okay.
today. I recorded a video this weekend, and it was a whole weekend thing. It took
get
me
it.
all day yesterday to edit it and to make the thumbnail, to do the description, like it was a whole weekend thing. I didn't do anything else that I wanted to. I was really kind of disappointed. I wanted to show everybody my buttons. So maybe today, fingers crossed, I'll get to make some pickle buttons, and you all can help me pick which pickle button goes with the shirt that I'm making.
Wait, do you want to show people your buttons or your pickle?
I mean, I would love to slip a pickle.
I like
to
pickles
anybody.
Neither of
better.
which is legal in Idaho, by the way.
I mean, it's a big deal. I don't know if you can handle it, but
Dill
whoever's
pickles,
ready,
yeah.
willing, and able.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see.
It's a chode. It's a chode.
Fun, but some people get really upset. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
So they're shrinky dinks. So I colored with I
I love
used
Shrinky Dink.
acrylic markers, glass. Like I use a bunch of different kinds to see how they would turn out. So I won't know until I shrink them. But I'm gonna then drill 2 little holes and use them as buttons, hopefully. And I'll have to resin them
in the
too.
holes first.
I was gonna do the holes first. I wasn't sure what will work better because I'm not sure
Yeah,
how I
just a
gotta
regular
figure out how big to
hole
make
punch.
it because it's gonna shrink. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta know. I
Yeah,
gotta figure that out. It's gonna take some testing.
Usually, like the regular, like the
Hole puncher?
regular size, like a hole punch you can get at the store, it usually works fine for buttons.
Because I've done this before. That's right, and I do have a hole puncher. Maybe I'll try that
Yeah.
because that would be so much
Yeah,
easier.
I really recommend doing it beforehand rather than after.
So follow that journey, so you all can look at my pickle. Stare at my pickle.
Can someone bring up Jackie?
Check out Ryan's pickle. Run, button.
Okay.
Oh damn! I thought I thought I pushed mute and I cut the camera off, but okay.
I've done that before too. I'm sorry, Jess. Whose comment did you say?
Jackie. Now they're shrinky dinks. We all know what you mean, Ryan.
Sorry, also not legal in Idaho.
I'm sorry. Shrink plastic.
No, I'm fine. It's just
You're okay, Kelly? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
My nose keeps running and the post nasal drip. I'll
It
just say that.
sounds like a cough I had a few months ago. It sounded way worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
So
It's just the post nasal drip. Irritating.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
It is.
All the
Why would you
nasal
stop
drip.
running nose?
And for like I hate that because I hate like flu season and cold season because if you send your kids to school, one kid at school gets it, your kid's gonna get it, come home and bring it home to the entire house.
Yeah.
Like so
Every
one
time.
kid comes home sick and then guaranteed within 2 weeks we're all sick.
You got to
And
cough like
we won't
this.
stay sick.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily nobody, and I'm still, I got my,
Vampire cough.
and I've been, like I have several of these, so I've been wearing these when
Oh,
I
nice.
work,
With
because
the
I can't miss
Nice.
work,
black
so I wear
non-believers.
these. And I got Lysol spray. I've been spraying, and
That's something that so needs to be normalized. Is like if you're sick, wear a damn mask.
yeah, I got masks and I got spray and I got wipes to wipe down my surfaces. Like when I'm opening
Mhm.
up doors and stuff, I got my wipes and stuff.
Oh, thank
Oh, are
goodness.
you okay?
Oh,
That would have
geez.
sucked. That would have
Luckily,
sucked.
I do
Oh my
not.
goodness,
I had a
yes.
couple
Like
of
it
tests and I took one. But even if I had COVID, I could not miss work. They'll still give you a point. They don't care.
yay capitalism.
That's
But it's a
ridiculous.
similar thing. Like depending on where you are, sometimes and how their schedule looks. But GRS surgeries, you could get bumped a year or more if you can't make your date, and that's that's too much.
Yeah. There's some doctor's appointment that you can't mess with. You
The only appointment that they'll excuse you is colonoscopy.
What? That's the
So-
only one?
No, thank you.
Wow.
If you miss, you have to actually take a week off and have to apply for disability, short-term disability. It's crazy. And it used to not be like that. If you had a note from the emergency room or something like that, that was sufficient. That's why I'm like, why did y'all
That's
vote
crazy.
yes for this contract?
That is insane.
I don't get sick too often either. I'm usually
No, I get sick all the
harder.
time.
Is that what it is? I'm pretty hardy, thankfully. I mean, I'd get sick, but not.
Well, part of it is your own health, like good immune balance, different vitamins, having enough vitamin D so you regulate properly, all of that stuff. But part of it is also exposure, right? Like kids are they're bioreactors for germs. That's what kids do. It's their role in the cycle of life is to kill
I was
off
a
their
tomboy.
elders to make space for themselves in the future, kind of thing. So if you're
I'm
not
gonna start
around gross
My-
little kids who don't wash their hands all the time, you're going to get sick
Yeah.
a lot less
My
often.
grandson was sick Friday, and we all have the sniffles now.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
You
Got
guys,
another segment we're doing?
no, I just was going to tell. I wanted to see how you guys felt about this one. Pet peeve: websites with lots of adverts.
Oh, yes.
When
my
I go
God,
to
I hate
search
it.
for
Or games.
recipe games, and
yeah,
I go to the
games,
website and I think I'm
you
going to
can
learn
play.
something. I want to read
Like you
something.
get 4
and
seconds in, and then you get sent over to Google Play for an ad for a different game. It's like, no,
That's not what I'm trying to
Like
do.
Shane or something has like a bunch of
Yeah.
things that pop up at you for like, oh, get this discount, this discount, this discount, and you're like, I just
It
want to.
Yeah,
No,
it depends.
no.
Like, I'm on YouTube enough, especially with my job with Secular Talk, that I do not want to deal with all the ads. And apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently YouTube changed it to where it's not counting ad views from browsers with like ad block and stuff. I don't know how
It's
true
not
that is, but
counting views for the creator if the viewer has an ad blocker on.
okay. Yeah, and so I was just like, yeah, whatever. And so I ended up just getting YouTube Premium because I am on YouTube a lot. I have to use YouTube for my job, and I just don't want to deal with the ads. It's worth it to me to pay $15 a month and not have to worry about it ever. And then I also get all the like bonus features with it. But then, like with the games and stuff, if I end up, I kind of have this sort of limits test. If I sit there and I play it pretty consistently for like a week or so, and I really like it, and it has like a $3 option to get rid of the ads, I'll just be like, fine, I'll pay the $3 and get rid of the ads, just
Well,
because.
that's the trap.
Yeah.
Amazon does the same thing with their fucking Prime Video service, right? Like you're paying for the service, but then they added ads in, and they were like, you can get rid of these ads if you pay us a little more.
Except
fuck you,
do it if
Bezos.
it's a one-time fee. If it's like a monthly thing, screw it.
Except
I'm not doing it.
Jesus, you can get rid of the hell.
Yeah.
The what now?
If you accept Jesus, you get rid of the hell. So we made this problem, and we're going to solve it for you.
Okay, yeah, it's the same marketing. It's always been the same marketing.
Yeah.
They
I have
created a
premium
product.
because I also
and
use the
future.
music a lot. And when I'm at work, I don't want to have to keep it on the app. Just listen to
The
my
music's
music.
one of the things I use it for too. Like
Yeah.
I get Spotify and crap is like available, but like I've already got YouTube Premium. I might as well just use YouTube Music too. And I like it that because a lot of times, one of the streams that I watch a lot, like I watch pretty much all of Kip's streams, but sometimes I'm in the middle of taking my son to martial arts. So what I'll do is I can put it on my Bluetooth headset, take my son to martial arts, and listen to it while I'm on my way over. And I can sit there and chat and stuff whenever I get there. So I don't chat and drive. I don't do that. But I can do that when I get there and not have to worry about having my phone, like having the screen on and sucking battery and all that the entire way over there. So that's what I like.
I'm just stupid old school. I still download my MP3s to my phone. So like I have all the music I want
have a
just
few,
on my phone.
I have one discography from one band that I need to get rid of because I will not listen to them anymore. So I'm just like,
save your space.
Yeah.
How did Rammstein hurt you, Lil?
It wasn't Rammstein. It was my other favorite band, and yeah, I did not
I
know
wanna
their
know what band that
political
is, so I know.
association until they decided to spew it at a concert, and we left immediately after. So I was just like, "Oh crap!" Like we're getting out of here. They're like, "Yeah, let's go."
Okay, my pet peeve, my mom. We're trying to plan the Thanksgiving dinner, and she's trying to say, I'm making, basically, she's saying, I said, well, what are we going to do between me and my daughter, Kalisha, and then my mom? Well, I'm going to make turkey dressing, sweet potato pie. What? No, you're not doing everything, Ma. You have me and your granddaughter that can cook. You do not have to step up and do everything.
You got to share. Damn.
No,
Although
I
it
don't
does
have to do everything. You are
interesting with turkey.
77 years old. You need to break. You've been cooking all your life. Sit down and enjoy some food.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the deal that I have with my mother. There's like two chores that I despise doing. I have despised it all my life. It is one of those things that, especially with my ADHD, it's damn near impossible to get me to do these two chores. And I'm like, if you do these two, I will take care of everything else. Just do these two for me. She's like, okay. But I mean, yeah, like, and it's hard. It's hard for me to get her to sit down and not. She's been so like in mom mode her entire life that she doesn't know how to get out of it. Like she's constantly asking me if I'm hungry and if I want something to eat. I'm like, Mom, I am a grandmother. I can make my own dinner. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I am too. I got 2 grandkids.
Yeah, but it's her, and it's just how she is. And it's just like sometimes I realized occasionally that it actually does doing stuff like that for me and my boys and my family does make her happy at keeping her from doing it. Like she's just like she's like, I'm sitting around not doing anything. I feel useless. I'm like, if you want to do something, get up and go do something. But
Jester wants to know what are the chores you don't like to do.
I want to know.
I absolutely hate vacuuming, and I hate sweeping. Like I hate doing both of those.
Those ones are ones I
Come do my
don't mind.
dishes.
Do what?
Come do my dishes, and I will.
Oh,
sweep and
I do.
vacuum your
I have
whole
no dishes. I do my dishes as I cook. So I will
That was so funny.
We share chores. We all do the chores that we don't mind doing, and then all the chores will be covered.
Makes it work.
That was so funny. So I went to the back cruise, and August, middle August. Good time, whatever. So we ate and had drinks and stuff. So we was like, so my idea was I'm gonna get up in the morning because I was too like, elevated to do anything. So I go and I lay down, whatever. But when I go back downstairs, I forgot something. As sorry as that, they're cleaning the kitchen. So then later on, he talked and said the generations and said he loves washing dishes. So I was like, okay, that made a lot of sense. Because I was like, he washed all the dishes. And like Scott Dickey came downstairs like, the kitchen's clean. And I said, yeah, as I was cleaning the kitchen while we went to sleep. And he was like, yeah, he liked washing the dishes. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I was like, man, not me.
Go
Mm-mm.
for it.
I'll do it if, because I have to. But maybe because I was forced to do the dishes when I was a kid and the holidays. When I was too young to cook, when my brother was playing, I had to wash dishes.
Oh, see, now that's now see, I don't like that. That makes me fracking angry. My parents try to do some of that stuff to me too. That should
Yeah, it was like these are women chores, these are boy chores,
fuck
whatever.
that shit.
He got to take the garbage out,
Oh my God, please.
Oh,
and now he don't even do that. That's a
Tie
pet
a
peeve of
bag,
mine too.
tie a
See,
bag, take it out, put another bag in. Oh no, that's
You
hard.
see my mom.
I was on
See
a
my
farm,
mom
so I just did
struggling.
all the chores, all of them. Okay, in fairness, my grandmother, when I was very little, did the dishes. And I did something sort of like you were saying about your mom cooking. I was like, Grandma, you're old. Let me do the dishes, But all the other stuff, take the garbage out, feed the critters, build the barns, all that shit. Somebody was asking, yes, Jill was asking, how come I can't see Jester? For those of you who may have missed the earlier shows, this show, all Java and Jugs shows, are multi-streamed to anybody on the show who wants to multi-stream them. The show itself lives on the Java and Jugs channel, but it's co-streamed to the Daily Atheist show on Mondays, currently Kelly's show, and sometimes other shows. When Maya shows up, often there will be a copy on the Bad Sign Sunday channel. It's all over the place. So if you want to make sure you always get the Java and Jugs, subscribe to the Java and Jugs channel, but also everybody else's channel, because every member of this cast has their own channel.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Like, subscribe to everybody.
Okay, I have more pet peeves unless somebody else had something to say. Jess, you wanna say
No,
something?
go ahead.
Look, Jess, are you sure? You look like you're going to say something. I want to interrupt you.
I always feel like I'm going to say something, then I forget what I'm going to say, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. God darn it.
Okay.
Here's another one that really fracking annoys me. People who always talk shit about being married or marriages.
The I hate my spouse jokes.
That was big in the 90s too. The I hate my spouse thing. Everybody. That's why I like shows like Bob's Burgers and stuff like that, where they actually have like a healthy relationship between the two characters.
There are healthy relationships. And I get it. I've been in a bad marriage. I mean, I know there's tons of them. But when people always say like, "Oh, you're happy now, wait till," that's not true. It's
Yeah, I was
not.
just reading a Reddit story about that. How his
Be in
wife
those
was like, was she
relationships
an
that build
asshole?
each other up. Yeah.
You can. Exactly. What were you saying, Kelly?
I was reading this Reddit story about how this woman was like, was she the asshole because her spouse kept like degrading her and saying you're not a valued woman and stuff like that. I was like, what the hell? I was
Why are
like,
you married?
that's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
If you think so lowly of your partner, what would be the purpose in staying married?
Because I've been looking at some of women that's married. I'm like, I'm glad I'm single. If I was married, I would want to be married to some of y'all husbands.
No.
How they treat you.
Because if you're going to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't value you, then more than likely you're actually not as happy as you think that you are.
No, you're just happy you got a man, even though he's a shitty man.
Exactly. And there could be a possibility that with somebody else, maybe he'd be a better person, or vice versa, you would be a better person. So why would you stay together when all you do is complain about your partner?
Yeah.
For kids, figure that out, man.
And kids know when you're not happy. They know.
They know.
'Cause I remember when my brother and his wife were going through problems, and my niece came to me and was like, "I wish my mom and dad get divorced. They're not happy,
Oh, so
and it's not making." I was like,
heartbreak.
"Yeah." Well, my daughter told me, "Leave my dad."
Yeah. Oof.
And that's something when a kid says something to you.
They pick on stuff. They like read the room. You know how when people don't read the room, that's like another pet peeve. Like read the room. Like maybe right now is not for that conversation or your attitude or what have you. Like kids are like they might not be paying attention, but they're hearing what's being said.
Oh yeah.
And
Derp.
often they remember shit later.
Maybe we
It
should
really
talk
sucks
about
that
this since
sometimes
that
people.
Steve C had a lot to say earlier. I
I
don't know if
noticed
he's still
that.
here.
People were like, why aren't there any men on this show? This show should be about men. This women's show that's specifically by and for about women's things. It should have more men.
You got 6 other days to watch this show to see, that this is the one day that we have to rule. That's why we need to have a okay, thank you, Rainbow. A women
Oppression
conference.
of men. But we do something like this every day.
I want
For
to do
those
a
of you who may
second.
not be aware, immediately after this show, we do Hot Topic over at my place every weekday at 11 a.m. on the Better Than Ember channel, and every one of these hosts can drop in. Sometimes people get busy, so you never know who's going to drop by. Some days it's just me, but some day it's usually Kelly and or Lil. Sometimes both. But anybody on this crew could pop in at any time. You never know. So make sure
Yeah,
you subscribe.
amazing topics. That's why I like
You
coming
can
on.
tell I don't have a whole lot to do in the mornings.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm not a morning person at all, so I'm happy to just sit here and chatter. Then actually have to go out and do stuff. I'll do that in the afternoon.
You need somebody
mentioned a
to
women's
play in your hair,
conference.
Ryan.
Say again.
You need somebody to play in your hair.
Oh, I just love playing with my hair. I can't help it.
Hell yeah.
I
love
used to
it.
do
I love that I have hair I can play with. Fuck. It's amazing.
Right? Flaunt it if you got it.
It
Flaunt
took
it.
4 years to grow this, folks. I'm old. I know. It takes a while now, and it's just rude, but still.
Can't
My
talk
hair
mode
grows so
too.
fast. Insane.
That seems about right. About how long it is. 4 years. I mean, it only grows like what, quarter an inch a month.
Yes, only
depends
thing
on
about the
age.
retaining the length. That's the hard thing. We don't retain it.
Mine grows a bit
Yeah,
faster
it falls
than that.
out.
Because
I mean, that's because you're Rapunzel. Shut up.
I mean, that's how long my hair is. I can literally sit on it. But
Wowzy.
Mine used to be that long.
last time I cut it
All right,
was
Rapunzel.
April
Hush.
of
It's beautiful.
2023, I think. And they cut it up to like here. So they cut that much of it off.
Wowsies.
Well, black people have shrinkage.
Mm-hmm. Curly hair. Yippers.
So,
Oh, buzz,
Hey,
buzz,
yeah.
buzz. Good morning, Bree.
Good
That's what
morning, my
that's-
bumblebee.
Aw.
You. What's your pet peeve, Bree? Hit us. Hit us with your worst
My
pet peeve.
pet peeve today is I don't see your beautiful face on screen.
Yeah, that is annoying. I have to say.
I mean, I feel personally deprived, but I wouldn't call it a pet peeve exactly.
The deprived, yeah, we're deprived, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another pet peeve. I really get annoyed when I make a video and clearly explain my point, and then somebody strawmans me in the comment section and completely ignores all my argument, all my points, and just like creates their own argument so they can just say, oh, no, you were wrong. See, look how simple it is.
You just don't like apologists because you hate Jesus. Never mind what you just said.
Right.
You just hate Jesus.
You're actually right.
See, this is exactly why
I mean,
really
that's
wanna
true, though.
This is exactly why I really want to get a Kip shirt that says I fucking love the Bible. Because I do. Just because I don't believe that it's literally true or that anything in it is speaking to anything other than an ancient book, I still like it. Like, so what? I also like Lord of the Rings. What are you going to do about it? I don't treat Lord of the Rings like it's gospel. It's a book.
It could be, though. I mean, it's a better mythology than fucking Scientology.
True. Very true.
That's why I like Dr. Ben's show, Holy Spirits.
Oh, yeah, that's so good. I love how they're doing the little cartoon overlays for the shorts.
Oh, they've been doing that now?
Oh, yeah, Ben keeps improving it.
Yeah, I want to do that, but that's a lot of work.
It is. But that's why it's taken a while for Ben to build up to that, you know?
Yeah. Well, gotta support Holy Spirits.
Support. I was telling everybody to watch it when it first started.
It's fun. I like the concept. Who doesn't like drinking and telling stories?
It's so neat. It's so neat. I need to redo mine because I was not nearly drunk enough. And it just didn't come out very funny, but I was trying to do. So Ben also wants to get like non-Christian stories in there, and he's gotten a few. I was trying to do a Hod and Asani creation myth because they live nearby me and I know their stories very, very well, but it didn't come out right, you know?
That's not what Deviant on there, like hers with her Egyptian
Oh yeah, we
stuff.
can get all
That
the
would be
Egyptian.
good. Ooh, I would love Deviant. Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna have to.
I call it a mortal sin that Bree isn't on screen. I think that's what they said. It kind of popped off real quick.
Yes, that's what they said.
Yeah,
It's a
me
sin.
too. It's a sin. Like my grandma said, a sin and a shame.
Alas.
Hold on, let me get it for you.
Yes,
pull
we
that
can
up.
grab the link. It's super easy. However, if you need to find a channel anywhere in the atheosphere, I keep a list on betterthanember.com. If you can't find someone's channel, it's probably on that list. All of our channels are on a separate list on the same page, by the way.
You rock at that, Ember.
Yeah, just like I asked her.
I mean, one
the
does
other
one's
day
best.
was a Cynthia's channel on there. Of course, you should have looked, but you asked me.
That's right.
I figured you were probably in a place that you couldn't look at the moment. You wanted to make sure it was up there.
Okay, so there's did it come up? It always takes me to another stream. Okay, so this is a website. All my links are on the front here, but if you go over to the right here, not to the store, you can go to the store if you want to, or you can find the lovely Java and Jugs on a mug. I'll show you that in a second. But go to the creators tab. On the right here is all of our links, and on the left here is every fucking channel. All of them. Except the people who are evil. But there's Holy Spirits. It's Holy Spirits with an underscore in between.
Oh, so there's somebody's name that's off there now?
Yeah, sometimes when it isn't obvious who a person is, like gonna go for it as Peter, then I'll put the name next to it. But most of the time we know who people is from their channel name. So yeah. Okay.
And I mentioned yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And the store has the mug.
I'm gonna get that. I did talk to Jess. It's okay for us to do the T-shirt.
Oh, I didn't know you had that in a hoodie.
You didn't know what now?
I didn't know you had the same.
Yeah, that tank top is cute, isn't it?
Hold on, let Lil finish. What, Lil?
I said I didn't know you had the St. Paul hoodie, the St. Paul quote in a hoodie. I'll have to get that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a whole.
I love the job.
It started on the hoodie. Yeah, it's St. Paul's biblically accurate invitation. It's also available on a crop for slightly cheaper, but if you want it on the hoodie, it's you are cordially invited to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna get that
it's
crop
quote from
top.
St. Paul. It's based on one apologist's interpretation of a translation of a copy of a letter that was probably a forgery, but was still included in the Bible anyway, and it is therefore scriptural, suitable for all things.
Love it.
I'm gonna get that crop.
Teaching, reproving, and setting things straight.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
JW
coming back.
Etc. Yay.
Gotta love the JW deep down inside of me. Okay, does anybody else have any more pet peeves? Did Bree give us a pet pre? A pet pre?
A pet breed.
A breathe.
pet breed.
Pre-breathe. This just isn't working the way I thought it would. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Bree. Pet peeve. Oh, I almost did it again.
I have a pet Kip. I don't see why somebody couldn't have a pet Bree too.
Somebody should have
true.
somebody should have a pet and name it Peeve.
Oh.
Have you seen my pet peeve?
Mark, you are correct. And there is a very good goddamn reason why, but we're not getting into it on this show.
Okay. All right, another pet peeve. Inflation. I'm very peeved about inflation.
Yeah.
I can't wait to fix the inflation problem, please. Thank you.
I've heard Kip is always.
I'm sure Bree makes a better pet than I do.
So I don't know. Okay, Bree says, my pet peeve is cats, and I cannot stress this enough, are an invasive species. Keep them inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Or they have to be spayed or neutered, whatever, if you're going to let them out.
Like my grandmother was big bird watcher. And it was one of those things that it did not occur to me until years later why she never liked my cat, even though my cat was purely an indoor cat. The reason is because everybody in this neighborhood that my grandmother lived in all had cats. They were all running wild and they were all killing all the birds.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember I had a cat. I would let him go outside sometimes, and I could see him leap in the air and grab a bird off the air.
They're very good. It's surprisingly good at that. But yeah, cats kill more wild birds than everything else combined. Windmills, windows, whatever you got. Don't let anybody give you this bullshit about, the windmills are killing all the birds. It's not ideal, and there are ways we can deal with that. But that's a side issue. The cats are killing all the birds.
I think
Like,
a lot
not
of
even close.
A lot of cities, I would hope, would have programs, and you can, if you could always donate too. Find your local shelter that does catch and release and donate, so that way people can, even if the cat doesn't have a home, at least they're not going to continue to have babies.
Yeah, it cuts down on you don't have to kill them. Just let them live to death.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But then if you don't get I do have to say though, if you don't get your pets spayed and neutered, sometimes you end up with a dog like Dr. Kip that is half Newfoundland and half lab. So she's a weird mix. Which
I mean, sometimes that's fun. I'm just
I love
amused that
those.
Kip's cat has a religion, apparently. Hey, that's a pet peeve. Religions. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate people coming, being spiritual or mythical or whatever, and like coming up with ideas about how the universe works, because there's shit we don't know. We need new ideas to come from somewhere so we can test them and learn new stuff. That's fine. It's when people start making up daydreams and then telling other people how to live based on their daydreams. I have a problem with that.
That's what I take issue with.
Yeah, I mean, people can believe whatever they want to. The second they try to make me or anybody else follow their whimsy is not gonna happen. No.
Pardon me.
Or sucking up all the fucking money in the universe.
Yeah.
So that they and the billionaires collectively can own all the politicians. And then they're not even doing it to pass the moral laws that they claim to champion. They do it to have access to the children so they can abuse them. That seems to be all they're doing with this power they've bought.
Yeah.
Robin.
That's a good point, Rainbow. Shop
Well-
responsibly. With everything, right? Shop responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Robin. Good morning.
Hey, Robin, hugs.
Good to see you.
I
Okay,
had
any other
cats.
pet peeves, guys? Anything?
What's that?
Any other pet peeves? Anything?
I'm running out.
I
Yeah,
got
I've been
more.
saying a lot of stuff.
I got more.
You did such a good job at the beginning with the song. It's hard to come up against that.
True.
I was just like, I could get the song back out. I left a lot off too. I only went with the stuff that I could kind of structure in a Billy Joel kind of way,
What was
like that I could make rhyme or whatever.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. When I realized what you were doing, I was like, we didn't stop.
Yeah,
We had to
I'm
sing
like,
that
I'm
for
gonna,
our
I'm gonna
8th grade
start slow and
graduation.
let people figure it out. It'll be so fun, and it was.
You gave me a good climax.
Oh my!
Okay, you guys, pet peeve. Oh, okay, we got Ways to Human here. AJ, we want you to tell us your pet peeve, please. Oh,
Play the song.
we might need you to do the song.
Yeah.
We might need you to do the song, Ember.
Oh, I get. I mean, it's at the beginning of the show. Like people could just rewind. Fine, okay. Let me
Dance,
see.
Ember, dance.
Let's not put
I
Ember on the
know. Only if people
spot.
throw money.
Oh.
Super chats.
We're so bad at this. We're supposed to
Right.
be like, Chris is supposed to get something out of our using his channel or so. And anyway, okay. So let's see. What pisses me off? Loud chewing, dishes in the sink, interrupting when you're trying to think, empty milk jug in the fridge, bikers on the walking bridge, crumbs in bed, no blinker turn, speaking with mouthful of food, close talkers way too near, mansplaining from random dudes, bad parking jobs, bare toilet rolls, coffee let sit way too cold, sticky keyboards, new blood stains, slow pokes in the fast lane.
We didn't start the fire. They were
I thought about doing multiple verses. It came to me like I was already an hour past my bedtime last night, and a couple of the things just clicked and they happened to rhyme in that pattern, and I'm like, I can make this work. And then
You
I
made
spent
it work.
too long on it.
Yeah,
making
because
this
I
one
messaged,
verse.
who's going to do the intro? And you was like, not I. And then it was you.
Yep, not me. I mean, I blame the muses. They're as bad as the fates. They're like, oh, you think you're doing that? Nope, you're doing this thing now. Fucking muses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I get that. I was
Pickles is
expecting.
cute.
Oh, pickles!
Behold a pickle.
Hi, Pickles.
I had a cat named Pickles.
Can you say hi? Say hello? No, you're done? Okay, she's done. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm getting. Okay.
That was a lot.
Diva.
I mean, subscribe, because who doesn't want to watch Ryan play with her pickles?
Show me your pickle.
That's right.
Oh,
Show
did you guys already say that? Chewing loud? Did you already?
Yeah, I said chewing loud and smacking. Chewing with your mouth closed, smacking, and up goes.
Mastication. My husband gets upset with masticating.
Chewing with mouth open. No. Oh, fucking hell. Or loud swallowing. Oh, that drives me fucking crazy.
If this would be a
I
pet
try to be so
peeve.
careful. Do you guys hear me swallow a lot? I try to mute myself and
I
talk.
haven't.
It's fine. It's when people like take a giant mouthful and then gulp. Like just sip. You don't have to gulp. It's safe. It's in your mouth. You have it. You don't have to gulp it. Fuck.
I will only do that if I'm like crazy thirsty and I haven't had a chance to grab a drink. Like if I've been outside mowing the grass or something like that. But most of the time,
spoilers.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Spoilers
yeah,
don't bother
that too. Yeah.
Spoilers really
No.
they don't bother me because
No,
for
why you
me
tell
it's
me the
always more
movie?
about how do you get to that point. Like it's more about the journey than the destination. I've never minded spoilers with anything.
Okay. There's
What
two
about
things
talking during the
that-
movie and the show?
Oh yeah, that's rude as hell.
Oh my God,
we've done
people who
a study.
scream in the movie.
People on their phones, or they get into a fight with their girlfriend, boyfriend, or something.
Yeah.
Like, take it outside, please.
That's
Why?
why I don't go to movies anymore.
Everyone dies at the end of Murder, She Wrote. Sorry.
What? You've ruined
Spoilers, Jester.
Damn.
Probably. I can't actually remember. It's been so long. My grandmother watched Murder, She Wrote all the time. It's
I
actually
thought that
her
there was
fault.
the
I
new
went
one
back
that
on-
was with Kathy Bates, though, right? Are we talking about the new one with Kathy Bates? Because I know there is a new one. I thought they did make a new one.
I don't watch TV.
I'm thinking about Matlock. Duh. Another show my grandma watched.
Oh, okay,
I'm
Matt.
thinking about Matlock.
Okay. Nope, have not.
Kathy Bates.
Oh my God! Someone, if you have a DVR, somebody say it to record the same damn show day after day after day after day, and like multiples of that show, so it fills up the entire DVR, and you can't record anything that you actually want to, or the second you do record something you want to, it gets re-recorded over. I've had to fix our DVR about 6 times because somebody in my family keeps setting it to record the shows that she wants to watch, even though it is stuff like Matlock and Murder, She Wrote and crap that's on Hallmark. And I'm just like, stop doing this because you're recording it every single day. You don't need all 16 seasons of the damn thing saved on the DVR.
You can probably find it somewhere and watch it without even commercials.
I'm tempted to get her the DVD set of it if I can find it, just because she can't figure out how to do streaming services. But
oh my, well, you know,
just pirate the damn thing. It's gonna be on the whole thing's got to be on films4u.pir or whatever the fuck
Crackle maybe
websites are now.
has
You know,
it. Tubi, I don't know. There's got to be some free service somewhere that can help her out so she's not recording commercials to watch Matlock.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Jester has some sorcery for you, Lil.
Ooh.
Does it involve me smashing the thing with a hammer in the backyard?
No.
Oh,
probably.
Is that
not. Wait?
Is
we
that
have to do
the
it
opposite
office
of a pet
space.
peeve?
Oh.
Like something
What?
that's really cool and gets you. I don't know. Maybe that's a whole other topic. Is stuff that makes you unreasonably excited. You know,
I've got a few of those.
What gets you
I have
moist?
a lot of those.
Oh, you're muted,
You're
Kelly.
muted.
Or at least something happened to your mic anyway. No, we can't hear you, babe.
I was noticing there was an alert that we lost Kelly's data stream. Now clearly Kelly's still here, but there's something with connectivity that's being
Yeah,
weird.
you might have to leave and come back. Don't know. IDK.
Yeah. So what is the opposite of a pet peeve? Is it stuff you get unreasonably excited about, or would it be something that just makes you just a little bit happy? Like, oh, I just love to, like, you're walking down the street and all of a sudden flowers, and you're just a little bit happy.
There
you know?
she is.
I don't know. No, it would probably be the latter one, because it's the stuff you get unreasonably excited for. That's more like the opposite of just raging out over something, whereas a pet peeve is usually and you just go on with your day. So
It's supposed to be a minor irritants. Kelly, can we hear you?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
There you are.
Okay. I don't know what happened because I could see and I was still on the screen. I don't know what happened, but I'm here now.
Yeah.
We'll
Welcome
see.
back.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Oh, Spoopy's here. Good morning, Spoopy.
Spooky.
Hey, Spooky.
Spooky is the opposite of a pet peeve. You know, every one of us here are Spooky's biggest fans. It's true.
True.
Are you
I agree
okay?
with that. Well, you guys, it's 10 of.
Oh, yes.
So we probably should start wrapping up the show. Anybody want to close out with anything? Any pet peeve in particular? Or you got something to shill or
I
anything
can
like that?
plug my stuff a little bit.
You gonna shill your stuff a
Yeah,
little bit now that you
get
got
your
them
stuff.
titties out, Kelly?
Yeah,
Show us your good, Kelly. Okay.
Yeah, girl.
So Thursday I have Ryan Thierbaud, who is the associate director for Michigan in the American Atheist. I'm going to interview him, and then Saturday Circular Verity will be my guest as well.
Ooh.
And also, I am planning I have other things planned, like I'm going to be on Bad Science Sunday, the beginning of December.
Lucky.
And my birthday is in January, so Mandisa, Cynthia, and I are planning a birthday stream for me because it's also the Black Non-Believers 15th anniversary as well on the same day. So we're gonna plan something, but I don't know because we're thinking about doing it on King's birthday because I'm off that day, and we can have it in the evening, and then I might do something smaller on my actual birthday on that Wednesday.
I want to do something with you for your birthday.
Well, we can do
Birthday
something.
shows.
when's your
Fuck
birthday?
yeah.
Yeah, birthday show, my birthday,
When is
and
it?
probably from it's on the 21st
Oh, okay,
of
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 November.
January.
Board games
Oh,
or something.
January. My bad.
I'm planning everything so we get everything together and everything. But yeah, I'm doing something on that Monday, which is Martin Luther King's birthday, and then that Wednesday I don't have anything planned per se, but I did want to do like a little stream, maybe with you guys or something.
Oh, that would be
Okay.
fun. I'd love that.
Yeah.
Let's do a talent show.
So that's what I
Let's do a
have.
roast. Let's do a Kelly roast.
That would be funny. That would be so funny.
The roast of Kelliness. All right, since we're doing the thing, Eric Wander has used his member chat, on the Damn Show channel for 1 month. Thank you, Eric, and used it to demand more Ryan. So Ryan, you can go next.
Hi. Hello. So, as I said earlier, I recorded, or did I? I don't know if I was telling you guys that backstage or did I say on live? Who knows what I say anymore? But I recorded a video this weekend. I edited it all day yesterday, and it will be out on Thursday. So please, if you don't mind, watch that. You know, other than that, I don't really have anything else. I'll try to make a video very soon of the buttons so you can see the pickle buttons and how they turn out. So look for that.
You do have a couple of lives planned. I've been noticing.
Oh, farts. See, you guys, I'm so bad at this. Yes. Oh, Jason, forgive me. So tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jason Foe and I from Dragons in Genesis are going to be discussing the sons of God. And that I hope that we'll probably talk maybe like hour and a half, and just talk everything that we know about them, about the ones that are mentioned in the Bible, that are found in Canaanite mythology as well. And who knows where the conversation will go. So if you have any questions, he knows a lot of stuff. Come bring your questions to me. And then tomorrow, I should shut up. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're doing a stream with my friend SoCal Mikey. Y'all might know him. And it's going to be about Israel and all the bad press that they're getting. And that's enough said.
What time is that?
Tomorrow, that's going to
Noon?
be, I think, at noon. Yeah, thank you. Ember knows more than I.
Are you Central or Mountain?
Eastern.
Yeah, what time zone?
You're Eastern too? Okay.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Ember. Ember remembers what I'm doing. I don't even remember.
I try to keep abreast of things. There's too many channels for me to remember everything. But now that my brain is running on the right chemicals, the memory circuits work sometimes.
Well, thank you for your abreast.
Yeah.
I feel slighted. I keep saying that. And
No.
I'm sitting here with my chest a little bit out a little bit.
On
The other one you
Java and
gotta
Just,
pay
we
for.
like to keep abreast of the situation.
It's true. It's true. Righty's the free sample, lefty you got to pay for.
Anybody else?
Get a little bit of cleavage. That's it.
Well, what are you up to?
I will be on Ember on and off all this week like I usually am until you guys get sick of me and don't want me there. I've probably got a video. Hopefully, if everything goes well, it should be out by either this weekend or early next week. Or a new crafty thing, which is actually really cool. I'm lacking like one thing for it, so I need to go get that. And I'll probably do a couple lives on my channel and or Justice's channel this week, depending on how things go. So
neat. Speaking of
Hi,
Jeff,
I'm Jess. Come to How to Rule an Asteroid, where I randomly upload videos at my own whim. I also like to go live with my friend Lil, who is just talking, and we like to do crafts. And that's very random as to when we can do that. So please follow both of us to get in on that secular crafting goodness. What else do I have going on? I don't know. There's live things. We've got Baja coming up, but that's like local, that not the actual conference yet. I'm just excited to go to the breakfasts and interact with people. And I want to hang out with Kelly for her birthday, and that's all I have to say.
Oh yes, yes,
Right? Me too.
yes. You
also
definitely
you get
yes.
breakfasts. I'm so jelly. And also, Jester dropping a super chat for $5. Thank you, Jester. Says, what kind of a queen even allows herself to be called a king? It's unthinkable, unreasonable, positively ridiculous. In short, I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Jester.
Well, my last name is King, but that was my family.
Queen
So
King.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a thing forever. So, like, the pizza place I mentioned earlier, the general manager's name was King, and his daughter worked there. Actually, both of his daughters did at different points, but it doesn't matter. Basically became assistant manager because she basically grew up there, right? And so people would refer to her as like Lord King, and just the play on the gendered names, because she was it was a thing. It's unavoidable with some names. People are just going to do gender fuckery with for funsies.
Indeed.
I'm sure there's people named Queen too, for that matter.
Yeah, I had my mom's friend. First name was Queen. That actually was
All
her
kinds
name.
of weird names.
See, if your mom got married to her, then she could be Queen King.
Well, my mom took her maiden name back, so she wouldn't be King Queen anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I understand, but at the same time, you could do the thing. Actually,
My
under New
mom's
York
maiden name is
law,
Davis.
hell yeah. But under New York law, you are entitled to, whenever you get married or divorced, change your surname to any name you have ever had legal title to. So you
I didn't
could
know
get
that.
married and change your name to what was your married name in your previous marriage, if you really wanted to.
I didn't know that.
New York is fun.
Change it. Lilith, we can't hear you, or at least I can't.
I said, here, yeah, you can only change it back to what it was legally before you got married. So like, let's say you got married twice and divorced twice. If you kept your married name from your first marriage, that's the only name you can go back to. You can't go back to your maiden name. So luckily, I changed my name the first time around and didn't change it the second time around. So I kept my maiden name, and I'm keeping that. There's no way nobody's going to take that from me now.
Mwahaha. Haha.
All right, y'all.
Interrobangs are awesome. Right, me, I do stuff too. I do a bunch of stuff. I do debate reviews with Mark Reed on the weekends, sometimes my channel, sometimes his. Which the Interrobang reminds me of, because that's his logo, is the Interrobang. And also I do the weekly show after this show, Hot Topic, at 11 a.m. Eastern every weekday. I'm just about to head over there and go do the thing. I also do random lives whenever I can, so make sure you're subscribed and ring the bell, because you never know when a random live will pop up. I have so many fucking topics. When I get a minute, I'm doing a bonus live, so be aware. I also do a bunch of stuff on other channels, which is why you should subscribe to all my stuff. Links on the front page of betterthanever.com. That's what the front page is for. It's basically my link tree. And there's more. There's always more. There's probably more. But it's just about time to go do the thing. Before we go, we've finally updated our outro. So I hope y'all enjoy that. With the current cast members.
Love it.
Who've been left off the damn thing for months. We have like 1 minute. Any final thoughts?
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll
Yeah,
see you
thank
next
you.
week. We'll see you next week.
Love you all. Thank you for your support.
Love you guys.
All right. Later, folks. Mwah.
Bye.